Hey guys, so I needed to start off this what I eat in a day with an intro. I have been filming this what I eat in a day for like a week already because it's not a what I eat in a day, it's just what I eat. Tons of different recipes, so many different ideas, lots of different things that I haven't shown you guys already, and I hope you guys like it. As you guys know, I am on a new journey with the way that I eat and food and being healthy, and it's very, very different for me. I'm gonna leave the video where I talk about it down below. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get into the food. Okay, so we're starting off with breakfast as usual. This breakfast is something that I make pretty often. So I'm doing this Earth Balance vegan butter. It's just lower calorie than regular butter. I am not vegan, I am not plant-based, but wherever I can cut corners, I do. So I usually make this huge batch of sweet potato, I guess, hash. It's usually sweet potatoes, zucchini, bell peppers, onions, all that, and I make a big batch of it. Here, I'm also adding some leftover ground beef that I had from, I think I made tacos like the day before. So I try to use as much leftovers as possible. Threw my egg in there. And while that's cooking, I am doing a little bowl of yogurt. I am not a huge yogurt fan, but I am trying to incorporate it because I know it's really good for you. The Greek honey yogurt is from Trader Joe's, and so far I like it. I am adding and washing some blueberries and then adding half of a banana. I figured I might as well load up the yogurt so that I can make it as yummy as I can. It's a texture thing, it's not a taste thing. So I just put a lot of stuff in there. Adding these honey roasted sliced almonds from Trader Joe's that are delicious, and also adding this organic toasted coconut granola, the best granola you will ever buy in your life. Throwing some hemp seeds on there just for some extra healthy stuff. I like my egg to be runny, so I flip it and I let it cook for like a second. You can see I heated up the potatoes and the ground beef, and then I'm just throwing my egg on top. So delicious. Adding the habanero hot sauce from Trader Joe's. This stuff is my favorite. It's super spicy, but very good. And then you can see here, I'm about to start eating my food. This plate, if you guys remember, I talked about in the other video about how I'm trying to change my habits. I eat on a way smaller plate now so that I can actually realize how much food it takes to make me full instead of loading up a huge plate. Also drinking my water. I try to drink as much water as possible. And then I'm kind of alternating back and forth between the salty food and then the sweetness of the yogurt, just because I try to get as much fruit as I possibly can in a day. So any way that I can do it, whether it's breakfast, a snack, throughout lunch, after dinner, I try to do that. This yogurt is super, super yummy. A lot of people said that they loved it, and I like it. It's pretty good. Still not obsessed with yogurt. I like frozen yogurt, but I don't know. For some reason, the texture of yogurt just doesn't do it for me, but this one's pretty good and I like it. Next, we're moving on to dinner. That day I was so full from from breakfast that I didn't even need lunch. So I'm putting a little bit of avocado oil with this spicy Mexican rice cauliflower from Trader Joe's. This stuff is so good if you like spicy. It's absolutely delicious. You don't have to add anything, not salt, not pepper, not hot sauce. It has tons of vegetables in there, so I'm just letting that cook. And on the side, I'm doing tostones de pana. If you know, you know. These are pretty much a healthier version of tostones, and I'm making them in avocado oil. I only ever fry in avocado oil because it's just better and safer for you. I always drain out the oil from the tostones whenever I make them because nobody likes super greasy food. And then here is my little batch of the cauliflower rice. And the day before, I had actually made like a shrimp ceviche that my dad makes. It's kind of like a seafood salad. You can see a lot of vegetables. I have so many vegetables on this plate. It's basically the entire plate because the tostones de pana are made from breadfruit, which isn't like an actual starchy carb or whatever. But this is super, super yummy and very, very filling. On to the next day, making myself some breakfast, again with the Kerrygold butter. Not the Kerrygold, look at that. Keto has me so trained. The Earth Balance butter. And I am doing scrambled eggs this time. Of course, cracked a little piece of the shell. So I'm doing scrambled eggs. I'm doing 2 eggs for myself. If I do scrambled, I normally will do 2 eggs, depending on if I'm eating it in a sandwich or whatever. But I'm going ahead and doing that, and I'm adding 2 more eggs for Tyler because I was making Tyler food at the exact same time. And I'm going to use these, are they Thomas English muffins. These are 100-calorie muffins. I love English muffins. I ate them so much as a child. So they have these lower calorie ones. So I figured might as well eat that. In the pan, the eggs are almost done. I'm putting some bell peppers. Like I've mentioned, I try to add vegetables in every single dish. As long as my plate has vegetables, I'm happy. And I'm also doing half of a banana and a little bit of strawberries. So you can see here, I'm just taking it out, chopping up the banana, and then I'm gonna add some strawberries to it. Not too many, just because the little breakfast situation with the eggs and all that is gonna be pretty filling as it is. So here I'm plating my food. You can see again on my little tiny plate, I have my scrambled eggs with my bell peppers, and then I'm adding just a very, very, very little sprinkle of like a Mexican shredded cheese blend that I got at Trader Joe's, but they sell these everywhere. Then I have my fruit, my bananas, my strawberries, and I'm also going to add not a tangerine, a clementine, just to add more fruit. So you can see very, very colorful meal. I love when my meals have lots of color, and I'm using some of this yellow sriracha. I like all my food spicy, so I put hot sauce literally on everything, and I'm very generous when I do it. I like my food spicy. So you can see here, just eating my food. I'm trying to get better about eating without my phone right in front of me, but it is very hard. And you can see I sent my friends a picture of my meals because we do that pretty often. I like to go back and forth between eating my fruit and eating my salty food, just because I love a sweet and salty balance. So the clementines were so juicy and so sweet and good, and it was just a nice balance with both of them. You can see obviously I'm scrolling, which I really have to get out of that habit because I'm not paying attention to eating. I'm paying attention to what's on my phone, and I need to break that habit, but whatever. My English muffins took forever to toast because I put them in like an air fryer oven toaster thing. So I was almost done with my food by the time my English muffin came, but I figured I'd just do open face and eat it like a little piece of toast, layering it on there, adding more sriracha, all my yummies, all that good stuff. And this breakfast was so good, super filling and super satisfying. Now for lunch, this is my last meal that I'm showing. I'm making a poke bowl. This is the first time I've ever made one, my first time I've ever actually had one. This is recommended from my sister. She killed this recipe. So I have this ahi tuna from Trader Joe's. It's already like seasoned like a sesame coating. I only did half of the pack because I didn't know how I was gonna like the smoked tuna. I ended up loving it. Spoiler alert, it's so good. So I'm just cutting it into very, very tiny pieces just because I like lots of textures in each bite of my food. So I'm adding that into my bowl. I'm putting some coconut aminos. I got this at Trader Joe's. I think you can get it anywhere. But coconut aminos for the marinade. I'm also doing some sesame oil. Sesame oil is like a staple in my house. You can see I'm pretty much out of it at this point, but I already bought it back up. I also have this sambal, which is pretty much like a chili paste. You can get it at an Asian market. I'm using some everything with the bagel seasoning. Then I'm going in with this onion and chili crunch. You can get this at Trader Joe's as well. Not sure where else, but I'm just mixing it all up and I'm letting that sit while I get all of my other ingredients ready. But it's a very, very, very easy and fast lunch for sure. So in my bowl, I'm putting the base as some brown rice. This is like an instant brown rice that I get from Trader Joe's. I put about a cup. Then I put some spinach, topped it off with the tuna, and then I also add the avocado that I have here. I didn't have cucumbers. I wish I did because that would have made it so good. And then I have some shredded carrots here that my sister gave me. And then I'm topping it all off with some toasted sesame seeds, mixing it all up. And guys, this was so yummy, filling, flavorful, so many textures. It was amazing. Highly recommend this one. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if there's more that you guys want me to do. I'm wondering if I should do just like my top recipes that I've tried. I've been experimenting a lot with recipes just because I want to start teaching myself how to make new things that I've never made. I'm actually making bolognese tonight and I'm very excited about that, although I know it's just meat sauce with pasta. But Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and that's the way that I normally end my videos. So I'll see you guys next time.